belong to Robert Oppenheimer, the creator of the atomic bomb. He quoted them from the ancient Indian epic Bhagavad Gita after the successful testing of the bomb in 1945, expressing his anxiety and regret about creating a weapon of mass destruction. This quote can be used in any situation where a person is faced with the consequences of their actions, especially if these actions have far-reaching and irreversible consequences. Imagine you're in the kitchen trying to cook a new recipe you found on the internet. Everything is going well until you start adding spices. You accidentally overdo it with the red pepper, and now your dish is impossible to eat. You look at your plate, then at the bottle of pepper in your hand and say, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." Imagine you're a programmer who has created an artificial intelligence. One day you discover that your AI has started to learn and develop on its own, going beyond what you programmed for it. At this moment, your cat jumps on the keyboard and accidentally sends your AI into the internet. You look at the screen and say, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."
We don't make toys so that children can play with them. We make toys so that children can play through them.
Context. These words belong to Ruth Handler, the creator of the Barbie doll. She expressed this thought explaining her philosophy of toy making. Handler believed that toys should stimulate imagination and creativity in children, aiding their learning and development. However, despite her intentions, Barbie dolls became the subject of criticism and scandals, as their idealized proportions and lifestyle could induce unrealistic expectations and pressure on girls. Incorrect usage. Imagine you're in a toy store and you see a picnic playset. You pick it up and say, "We don't make toys so that children can play with them. We make toys so that children can play through them." The shopkeeper looks at you in confusion, then suddenly starts crying, saying that his childhood was ruined by the unrealistic expectations from the Barbie doll. Correct usage. Imagine you're a kindergarten teacher and parents ask you about choosing toys for their child. You look at the shelf with various toys and say, "We don't make toys so that children can play with them. We make toys so that children can play through them." The parents start applauding, then suddenly start crying with joy, thanking you for saving them from buying a Barbie doll that could break the psyche of their daughter.
Your mission, should you accept it?
Your mission, should you choose to accept it.
This phrase is a key element of the Mission Impossible film series, where it is usually spoken by a voice on a recording that the main character, Ethan Hunt, played by Tom Cruise, receives. This recording contains instructions for his next seemingly impossible mission. Incorrect usage. Imagine you're in a store and you see the last packet of your favorite tea. You approach it, look at the other shoppers and say, "Your mission, should you choose to accept it." Everyone around looks at you in confusion until the cashier starts laughing and says, "It's just tea, not a mission impossible." Correct usage. Imagine you're a basketball coach and your team is trailing by 10 points with 2 minutes left in the game. You look at your players, then at the score and say, "Your mission, should you choose to accept it." The players first look at you in confusion, then start playing with renewed enthusiasm, realizing this is their moment for heroism.